Hey guys, so this is MsSerenity Smith and I'm with Gabby by Claire Teller, and she is a partial silicone baby, which means that she has a cloth body and she has she has silicone legs and arms and head. She's Equiflex 30. Mostly the partials are poured in 30 just because the joints and you're moving them around a lot, and so it's just more durable for being on the cloth. The full body, me personally, just wouldn't take anything less than an Equiflex 20 just because the thickness of the silicone makes it more firm, and then it's more stiff and less flexible. So I definitely would not order anything less than Equiflex 20 in a full body for sure. I have heard some people say Equiflex 20 and the partials are a little too soft. I haven't experienced that yet for myself, so I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about just a few things that I know that I get this all the time about the silicone babies. I know there's a lot of you guys that are either expecting silicone babies or on the lookout for one, and I can tell you some great sources. It's definitely on Facebook and Dolphin and eBay. Don't really have that many. Usually you're going to catch some of the newer artists doing their auctions on there, which is usually going to run anywhere from $6,000 and up when you see from the artists that go on eBay. Mostly the eBayers, as far as silicone artists that I see, are like people like Claire Teller, Romy Stridham, Ann Hung, sometimes Joanna Kazmarek, and I'm probably saying that wrong, but those are some of the people that you will see usually on eBay. Sometimes Laura Tuzaras, she'll do an eBay at auction as well, but those babies tend to go up in price. But yeah, if you're looking like second market or something like that, Facebook, but you want to get a lot of close-up pictures and all that. But anyway, about bathing the babies, I know I have friends that disagree with me on this, but we would disagree respectfully on it. But I hear a lot of people saying that, don't bathe their babies. It can, take the matting off. It can peel the paint and all this. First of all, let me address the peeling the paint. Silicone is a lot different than reborns, and peeling the paint means that the artist didn't do something right. The paint is not cured. Or the collector used some kind of harsh chemical beyond Johnson & Johnson baby soap, and they're literally, it must be like scrubbing, I don't know, scraping the doll or something to that effect. There are some silicone, and I think a lot of collectors say this stuff because they've had like poor quality dolls before, regardless, not speaking of the price, just the quality. They've had poor quality dolls before, and the paint and the matting and stuff was easily to come off because it wasn't done, as nice as some of the more newer techniques, or some of the more skilled silicone artists with their stuff. The matting, yes, I guess if you do excessively, like if you're bathing a baby twice a day and you're using some, regular, maybe you're using Duval or I don't know, who knows, soap, and, scrubbing the baby like it's a real baby, like, really scrubbing, then yeah, maybe you will take the matting off. So, yeah, my video had cut off. So, yeah, so maybe you will, take some of the matting off if you're doing too much. But just, a routine bath, and you kind of like just rinsing them off, and you're not really scrubbing. You're getting like whatever loose, maybe like fuzzies off of them and stuff like that, and just enjoying a soothing little bath, and then getting them dressed and everything afterwards. I don't think it'll affect them. In fact, I know it haven't affected the dolls that I've done. Also, be considerate of people. Understand that on YouTube, on these social forums and stuff like that, especially with people that sell dolls a lot, they have to put up a persona and they have to make things look good. Not speaking of anyone in particular, just in general, people will tell you that they don't do this and they don't do that, and it's not always the truth. Now, I do know for a fact that on some people in the community that says that they don't do these things, and they do. And I know that also that there are these high-end collectors that have all these high standards and everything that, you know, but when you get their dolls, they got issues. So it's like, are you really doing what you say you're doing, or are you just blowing smoke up people's butt? So, you know, you just don't want anyone to ruin your idea of fun. If you know, if you want a silicone baby because you want to be able to give it pacifiers, you want to be able to, you know, powder it, you want to be able to bathe it, then do that. I mean, it's your money, it's your doll. Will it affect the sale in the future? No. If your doll is kept in good condition, and if you disclose whatever, then you should be fine. Like I said, I bathed my dolls in the past, and I've like sold them, and their matting was still intact. I don't do it all the time though. I will be honest to say that I don't give them like baths like all the time. Like, I haven't bathed Puck just yet, but you know, I might. I've actually rinsed off Lizzie limbs before, and she's just fine. She's still the same way as when I got her, but I don't really like bathe them. Now, I don't have to tell you guys that I rinsed her off because I didn't do it on video. I can sit here and tell you right now that I've never bathed Lizzie, and because you guys never seen a video, a lot of you guys are going to probably believe it. You know what I mean? And, you know, but I will tell you that she had, because of a particular blanket that I had her on, it was like the lint kind of got on her. Plus, I was kind of worried. I was like, oh, I don't want that lint to like just settle on her. So I rinsed her off. I don't like pick her up a lot, so therefore she may collect a little bit more dust than any of my dolls. Most of my dolls don't, but yeah. But a lot of these people, like I said, they've had dolls that, I mean, there are some dolls that you don't even have to bathe. All you got to do is rub them in the paint. You rub them hard enough and the paint will come off. If the paint is properly cured, it should not be coming off because of a bath. The matting, okay, I'll give you that. If, you know, you excessively bathe the doll to death, then yeah, okay, the matting, yeah, you might compromise the matting at that point. But the painting, no, that's an artist issue. Unless, you know, people are doing some things that just, you know. But just wanted to put that out there for you guys. So, because I know, like, for me, if I had heard that I couldn't bathe the dolls, or, you know, oh my god, now if I bathe the dolls, or if I give it a pacifier, oh my god, if I do this, oh my god, if I put powder on it, it's gonna ruin the doll. Why would I want it? I just, you know, me being a collector that is not rich like a lot of these collectors out here that have, like, you know, buku money, that would deter me, because it's like, I can't afford to just throw my money away. I need to be able to enjoy it. So I would be like, what's the point of getting a silicone if you can't put it in water, if you can't give it a pacifier when you get ready? Like, I want to be able to, you know, give Lizzie a pacifier when I get ready. Now, I did hear, you know, leaving the pacifier in the mouth. If the mouth is not like a open mouth or a semi-open mouth, if the mouth is meant to be shut closed, if you leave the pacifier in like overnight and everything, it will kind of make the mouth gap open a little bit. I did hear that. So I do try to, you know, remember to remove the pacifiers after pictures or videos or whatever. But, or like an outing, because if I take a baby out, a lot of times I will give it a pacifier. But I mean, it's like, full body baby, yeah, eventually Puck is gonna get in a bathtub. I don't care like what people say. Like, you know, if you're buying quality dolls, and it doesn't have to be Claire Taylor, I'm just saying if it's painted properly and matted properly, the matting and the painting is not going to come off on the first couple washes or a few washes here and there. Especially if you just, my thing is I suggest you just use water. That's just my thing. I do every now and then put a little drop of Johnson & Johnson baby bath, but for the most part I prefer just not to do anything. I've seen people lotion their dolls. I've seen people like scrubbing their dolls. I've seen people use everything under the sun on their dolls other than Johnson & Johnson baby soap. So yeah, by the time you get through doing all that, yeah, pretty much I think, yeah, I think the doll is gonna have some issues. You know, some of these high-end collectors that, you know, like I said, they, you know, they make you feel like you can't do anything with the dolls, and the dolls are so fragile that you just, oh my god, like it's just the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like you better not even pick the doll up after you buy it, or it's gonna crumble, it's gonna break. The hair, oh, you can't use hats because the hair is gonna, it's gonna make the hair come out, and you can't let them rub, and you know, laying them down too long, the hair just automatically gonna come out. I don't know what dolls these people have been collecting, but I haven't had those issues. And even when I collected the cheapest dolls from Ross Bailey, the hair didn't fall out the way that people say, and I didn't have the peeling and stuff. It's just, you know, sometimes it just kind of cracks me up, but at the same time, it you know, it's kind of annoying because I feel bad for the people that want to experience silicones, and now they're afraid. And then, you know, when you go so deep, then some people that can't afford Claire Taylor dolls feel like they just can't afford no silicone, because if they get anything other than a Claire Taylor doll, it's going to have issues, and that is not true either. So anyway, guys, I'll be back with more videos, and let me know if there's any other topics that you guys want me to discuss or talk about freely. We can talk about it in a live stream, or we can talk about it on, do a video for you. So just PM me that. Although I'm off of Facebook, I still have my messenger. I'm not really checking my messenger that frequently on my doll page, but you can certainly hit me up with a topic there or in the comments, or and I will definitely do a video and let you know what my perspective is on everything. And I know that it, like I said before, I have some friends that's going to disagree with me, and we'll do that respectfully. Thanks for watching.